We are now joined by political analyst Mr. Sandile Swana to unpack all of this for us. A very good afternoon to you, Sandile. So when we look at just the developments today, I mean, one immediately thinks about the Auditor General's reports, having consistently highlighted just the irregular, wasteful and fruitless expenditure, particularly in the Free State municipalities. I mean, what do you make then of the ANC in the Free State saying it's going to replace, for one, the mayors in 6 municipalities? And do you agree that, you know, the mayoral changes reflect a renewed push for accountability?
Oh, thank you so much, Unati and your viewers. This step taken by the African National Congress must be commended, and they must be encouraged to continue. It's also worrying, nevertheless, that our Minister of Local Government is nowhere in the picture. Although when he started his office, he had signaled that those municipalities that are dysfunctional or in distress will get immediate intervention, and the ANC itself, right up to Kwede's office, the chairman, had come to try and revive the ANC in that province. So clearly the ANC has had a stranglehold, and they are taking this action when they can see clearly that they are going to lose a lot of these municipalities in 2026. So that is where we are with this.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, of course, saying that this change really is because of, for one, the COGTA oversight, delegation that was recently there and describing the Free State municipalities as showing a culture of impunity. But on the other end, that this is merely symbolism, given that the local government elections are, fast approaching.
Whatever the cause is, the most important thing here is that the Free State, alongside the majority of the province, other than the Western Cape, in terms of the reports of the Auditor General, has been performing dismally. And there are other reports, infrastructure reports, performance reports, and so on, which have identified these municipalities as failing probably for 15 years or so. And I'm saying that these people have remained in office, and those who are still in office have remained so only because of the stranglehold of the African National Congress over the provincial government and the municipalities in that province, not on merit. So now they have a further problem. That is why they cannot do a wholesale change, because by and large, the people who become in the Free State and in ANC-controlled municipalities, who become mayor, speaker, and chief whip, that now need to be fired, have nowhere else to go. These are largely unemployable people, unskilled people who have no other job. They've never worked for any particular company or anywhere. So that is why words like redeployment come in at a time when the ANC itself has lost control of power. You know, the number of parliamentary seats where you can go and store people, where they used to say failing people then seem to be getting promoted, but it's actually just storage facilities of the incompetent.
When we look at on a long-term scale, I mean, just beyond replacing mayors or speakers, particularly when you look at the ANC itself, what mechanisms do you think should be in place to ensure a systemic change and not just a reshuffling of positions as we are seeing? I mean, also the party there arguing and saying that political education for its, its members will improve governance.
Yes, I spent 14 years teaching in the municipal sector. Some of the people who are working in that province as municipal managers and so on and so forth are actually graduated from my class. They've been useless and implicated in an assortment of corruptions, moving from one municipality to another. So there's a number of managers and municipal managers and other mayors who need to be removed. So my first advice is that the minimum competency requirement which were launched in 2007 by National Treasury and COGTA nationally, which have not been enforced by any minister of local government in South Africa, must be enforced. Secondly, every single political party that seeks to contest the elections, when preparing their manifesto, they must actually read the reports of the Auditor General. They must read the infrastructure report card and other assessments over the past 15 years that point clearly to where the shortcomings are and match skills, proper skills, to those needs that have been identified over a long period of time in the municipal sector.
Yeah.
The crash courses in politics offered by the ANC cannot cover the competency gaps at all that exist in these candidates. These candidates are totally, absolutely unsuitable for public office. They
Yeah.
cannot be cured with a 2-3 day political course.
Especially when you look at just some of the fundamental issues that are being, spoken about, particularly when you look at ethics and competence. I would imagine that's also very key, especially when you start speaking about enforcement of law. But Sandile, thank you so much for your time. That's all the time we have this afternoon. Unfortunately, Sandile Swana is a political analyst, just giving us a sense then about that earlier briefing from the Free State ANC.